Hey there. If you've been relying on the Save Student Loan Plan, you're going to want to stop what you're doing and listen up. Because as of 2026, the Save Plan, it's officially over. Gone. But don't panic. In today's Explainer, we're going to break down exactly what happened, what this actually means for your wallet, and precisely what you need to do next to protect yourself. Stick with me because taking action today is literally going to save you a massive financial headache tomorrow. Let's get into it.
Okay, let's start with a really big number, 7.5 million. That's exactly how many borrowers are abruptly being forced to switch to a totally new financial plan right now. So if you're sitting there thinking you finally had a predictable, affordable path to paying off those student loans, and now you're just standing at this confusing crossroads, well, you are absolutely not alone. Millions of people are right there with you. But we do need a strategy to get you ahead of the pack.
To get you from a state of panic to a state of total control, here's the roadmap we're following today. First, we'll cover the end of Save. Second, the immediate impacts on your loans. Third, we'll look at your 4 repayment options. And finally, we'll wrap up with a step-by-step action plan.
All right, part 1, the end of Save. Let's neutrally clear up exactly how this came to an end.
The history of this plan has been rapid and honestly a bit chaotic. It launched back in 2023 under the Biden administration to lower monthly payments, but almost immediately in 2024, it hit a wall of legal limbo with court injunctions from Republican attorneys general, which dumped borrowers into an administrative forbearance. Then, the landscape shifted again in 2025. Following a settlement by the Trump administration, Congress passed the rather uniquely named One Big Beautiful Bill Act, which set a legal shutdown date for 2028. However, the final nail in the coffin just arrived. On March 10, 2026, a federal court order fully vacated the rule. So, effectively, the plan is dead right now.
Moving on to part 2, the immediate impacts on your loans. What are the actual financial threats you're facing today?
It's totally valid to feel anxious about all this, but understanding the harsh realities is absolutely crucial to protecting yourself. First off, interest is back. Since August 1st, 2025, interest has been actively accruing on your loan balance. So even though you haven't been paying, your balance has unfortunately been growing. Second, and this is a massive one, your forbearance time does not count toward income-driven repayment forgiveness. All those months sitting in limbo means zero credit towards your 20 or 25-year finish line. And finally, the clock is ticking. Starting July 1, 2026, you're going to get a 90-day auto-enrollment notice. If you do nothing, you'll be forced into the standard repayment plan by September 30, 2026. And trust me, that usually guarantees a much, much higher monthly payment.
So, what does this all mean for you? With the clock ticking and that loan balance growing every single month, let's pivot away from the bad news. You aren't trapped. Let's take a look at your actual escape routes.
That brings us to part 3, your 4 repayment options. We've got 4 distinct paths forward here, and we really need to weigh them carefully.
Option number 1 is income-based repayment, or IBR. Experts really like this one because it's available immediately and it's protected by its very own distinct law. Basically, it's not going anywhere. Under IBR, your payments are capped at 10% of your discretionary income if your loans are from after July 2014, or 15% if they're from before then. And here is the really fantastic news right now. A recent rule change completely removed the requirement to prove financial hardship to qualify. That opens the door for so many more people to get on a stable plan and start working toward that 20 or 25-year forgiveness mark.
Then we have option 2, the Repayment Assistance Plan, also known as RAP. This is the brand new plan stepping in to replace Save, but keep in mind it doesn't actually launch until July 1, 2026. RAP introduces a sliding scale of 1% to 10% of your total income. Now, it does have a $10 minimum payment, so those $0 payment days, yeah, those are over. But it offers some really incredible perks, like subsidized interest and a $50 monthly principal match from the government, which is huge. While forgiveness on RAP takes 30 years, it might be the absolute best future option for borrowers making under $80,000 a year, especially if you have dependents.
So it boils down to an immediate choice. You can jump on IBR right now, which is great for moderate to high earners, and instantly restart your clock toward forgiveness. Or you can wait until July for RAP to get those unique subsidies and potentially lower payments, assuming you earn under 80K. Ultimately, your best strategy really just depends on your current income and your timeline.
All right, option 3, staying in forbearance. Honestly, you need to tread really carefully here. While some financial experts suggest using this pause to aggressively pay down higher interest stuff, like credit card debt, it is strictly a temporary strategy. Remember, every single month you just sit in forbearance, your loan balance is growing from interest and you're earning zero credit toward your forgiveness timeline.
Do not just sit there and do nothing unless you have a very specific, aggressive debt payoff plan in place.
Finally, option 4 is private refinancing. You're probably seeing a ton of ads telling you to refinance right now, but let's do a little myth busting. Moving your federally held student loans to a private lender permanently wipes out your access to all federal protections, all income-driven plans, and the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program, or PSLF. It's a one-way street. Refinancing really only makes sense if you have a high, super stable income, your total debt is actually lower than your salary, you can score a significantly lower interest rate, and you are absolutely 100% sure you aren't pursuing PSLF.
Let's move to part 4, our step-by-step action plan. This is where we turn all this info into a concrete survival guide you can execute starting today.
Here are your 4 proactive steps. Step 1. Log into studentaid.gov today and update your contact info, especially your email, so you do not miss any critical notices. Step 2. Run the completely free federal loan simulator on that site to see what your estimated payments will actually look like. Step 3. If IBR looks like the right fit for you, apply early. Think about it. There are 7.5 million other borrowers who are about to completely overwhelm loan servicers like Mohila, Advantage, Nelnet, and ECSI. You definitely want to beat that rush. And step 4, if you are pursuing public service loan forgiveness, act immediately. Switch to a qualifying plan like IBR today so you can get back on track making those 120 qualifying payments. Quick timeout before we wrap up, because I have to give you a very firm warning. Scammers are actively targeting confused borrowers right now. Please, do not pay anyone to switch your repayment plan. If someone calls or emails you, offering to fix your student loan situation for a fee, just ignore them. Making changes on studentaid.gov or through your official loan servicer is entirely 100% free, always.
Okay, let's burn these 2 critical dates into your memory so you know exactly how long you have to set up your safety net. July 1, 2026. That's when the new RAP plan launches and those 90-day auto-enrollment notices start going out. And September 30, 2026. This is your effective drop-dead deadline to pick a plan before you get automatically dumped into the standard repayment plan with those painfully high monthly payments.
We've covered a ton of ground today, and look, I know sudden policy shifts like the end of the SAFE plan can feel incredibly overwhelming. But now, you have the knowledge and the roadmap right in front of you. So the question is, will you let these sudden changes dictate your debt, or will you take action today to regain control of your financial future? Doing nothing is quite literally the absolute worst option on the table. Take that first step, log in, run the simulator, and take your power back. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and I highly encourage you to go take action right now. See you next time.
Before you go, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss what's coming next. If you enjoyed this video, trust me, the next one is even better. It's on your screen right now. Go ahead, click it. You won't regret it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.